week at Justine's Main Street Roundabout and Flannery's Wicklow Town.
It's almost 2 o'clock. It's time to think of Davies South new bathroom and shower centre Kilmacallan, because they think of everything. See davies.ie.
Left turn ahead.
On air, online, on your side, more music variety. This is East Coast FM News.
It's 2 o'clock live from the East Coast News Centre. Good afternoon, I'm Michelle McMullen. Dublin man Martin Morgan has been convicted of murdering a 27-year-old Polish man on his way to work in Coolock. The 20-year-old of Tonlagee Road in Raheny was part of a group who attacked Lucas Rzutko at around 4 a.m. in October 2010. The victim died 2 days later. Our courts correspondent Francesca Cummin reports.
Polish man Lucas Rzutko was found with catastrophic and unsurvivable head injuries outside the Kishfish factory in Coolock, where he worked as a supervisor. Described as a model worker, he'd been on his way into work the early shift when he was viciously attacked by a group of teenagers, including Martin Morgan, who was seen kicking and standing on the victim's head. It took the jury 6.25 hours of deliberations to unanimously convict the 20-year-old, who will now serve life for murder. Morgan's cousin Edward Byrne of Cabra Park in Cabra and another man, 18-year-old Stephen Byrne of St. Donna's Road, Dunamead, pleaded guilty to manslaughter and will be sentenced later for their role in the attack.
Relatives of 22 children and 6 adults killed in a coach crash in Switzerland have visited the scene today, leaving flowers and messages. The bus was returning to Belgium following a ski trip when it slammed into a tunnel wall on Tuesday. Christopher Ducht, the Deputy Mayor of Ronald, says some of those injured are on their way home.
We know that today there will probably be one plane with people that are, let's say, that have not serious injuries, will come back with some Paris to Belgium.
The defence has concluded its evidence in the trial of a Wicklow man accused of killing his brother at their family home 20 months ago. 63-year-old Cecil Tompkins denies murdering his 66-year-old brother Walter Tompkins at their farmhouse in Cronally, Shillelagh on July the 1st, 2010. Yesterday, a consultant psychiatrist at the Central Mental Hospital told the court, in his opinion, the accused has dementia, which would have impaired his judgment at the time of the fatal shooting. The trial before a jury of 9 men and 3 women is now entering its closing stages.
This is East Coast FM News.
Hopes the part of the new marina in Greystones Harbour would open this year were dashed at a public meeting in the town yesterday evening. A large number of boat owners and enthusiasts turned out at the beach house at 7 o'clock last night, expecting to hear plans to get the 56 berths operational in the harbour this summer. However, representatives from Sismar, the company behind the harbour redevelopment, and some disappointing news for those present, as Councillor Derek Mitchell explains.
Unfortunately, what they said is they wouldn't be complete before they thought. By the time they have all the equipment installed, I'm very disappointed in that. I had hoped we could get it open this summer. It was a very positive sign, though, that there were 100 people in the room standing 3 deep and 15 standing to get into the big room.
The Education Minister has dismissed suggestions that changes to the mean test for students' grants amounts to an attack on rural Ireland. Rory Quinn was responding to criticism of a new capital asset test, which could make it more difficult for the children of farmers or the self-employed to receive grants. In the Dáil, Fianna Fáil's Timmy Dooley said means testing should be concentrated on actual income rather than the value of assets. But Minister Quinn accused the Fianna Fáil TD of scaremongering. And that's news from East Coast FM. It's almost 2 minutes past 2.
For 8 days only, €8,000 fuel giveaway on 8 greatly reduced Seat Ibiza. Only at Newcastle Garage, your local Seat dealer. Call us on 01281 9497 for the details on your 8-day offer of the €8,000 fuel giveaway on 8 Seat Ibizas. Get to Newcastle Garage quick, as this is a limited offer. Terms and conditions apply.
East Coast FM Sport.
We start with racing. Day 3 of Cheltenham is underway. Just under half an hour gone. The Juice and Chase was the first grade one of the day, and that takes place at 2:40 as the Ryanair Chase goes under starters orders. Mike Vince reports from the course.
Hunters on the ropes after defeats of the reigning champions on the first 2 days will be hoping that Big Bucks can score an unprecedented 4th win in the World Hurdle. But it's the all-conquering team of Henderson and Geraghty with Oscar Whiskey who stand in their way. While the Ryanair chase the big race over fences on day 3 is the most competitive Grade 1 of the entire week. Alberta's Run, bidding to give champion Tony McCoy his first winner of the week, is the favourite to win it for a 3rd time. Mike Vince, Cheltenham.
In rugby, David Strettle replaces Charlie Sharples on the wing, and the only change to the England team to take on Ireland this Saturday at Twickenham. Strettle missed the win over France with a chest injury, and England's side have won 3 out of their 4 games so far, losing only to Wales. In golf, Michael Hoey is 4 off the lead and 3 under after 69 at the Andalusia Open in Spain. Matteo Manassaro is 1 clear on 7 under with 1 to play. On cricket, Ireland have beaten Italy in their 2020 World Cup qualifier in Dubai. The Italians set a target of 101, which Ireland reached comfortably. Finally, in soccer, Antonio Valencia has recovered from a hamstring injury and is available for Man United ahead of tonight's Europa League round of 16 second leg with Atletico Bilbao in Spain. United are 3-2 down heading into that match. Will be without Phil Jones, Danny and Anderson. Kickoff is at 6 o'clock, and at 8 BC and Man City hosts Sporting Lisbon, trailing 1-0 for their first leg. That's the sport for now. We'll have more in an hour.
East Coast weather.
With Celtic Link Ferries, the best value ferry crossing between Ireland and France all year long.
The word of weather with Met Air and a dry afternoon with some sunny spells breaking through, moderate southerly winds and highest temperatures of between 12 and 14 degrees Celsius. Currently it's 10 degrees, it's 4 minutes past 2, and now you're up to date.
50-50 Friday. It's 50-50 Friday on East Coast FM. Every week we're giving you the chance to beat the recession and purchase restaurant vouchers and luxury weekends away at a 50% discount. And remember, there's a limit of 50 vouchers, and when they're gone. 50-50 Friday. This week's exclusive offer is for the Regency Hotel, located 10 minutes from Dublin Airport, with complimentary shuttle bus to the airport. Online at regencyhoteldublin.com. The vouchers are for 1 night's accommodation and up to 7 nights parking. Valued at €80. You pay just €40. 50-50 Friday. At 9 a.m. on Friday, we'll release the vouchers. And remember, when they're gone, they're gone.
And now, another hour of the biggest hits. Paul Byrne.
It's Addicted to Progress right here on East Coast Lunch today with Paul in for Brian. We're here until 4 o'clock. Gotta say a big hi to Tony who got in touch looking for Snow Patrol. This isn't everything you are. Really looking forward to that gig this summer. Of course, Snow Patrol and Florence and the Machine are playing at the Phoenix Park. Also to Lisa is looking for Take That and Patience. We're going to get on the way right after this. Originally a hit intended for Janet Jackson and Whitney Houston from the 80s. How Will I Know on East Coast FM.
I will take those.